All right, this is lesson 7, okay, session 1. Okay, we've been multiplying by zeros, ones, twos, fives, and tens. We've been multiplying by threes, fours, and sixes. Now we're multiplying by 7, 8, and 9s, okay? All right. We can still use the same strategies that we've been learning in the past couple of weeks, okay? Same thing. All right. So, by the way, what is this called? That's an array. All right. Not equal groups. That's different. It says Katie and Scott are both finding 6 times 7. They each break apart the problem in a different way. Okay, show 2 different ways to break apart 6 and 7. Well, I could do this. Okay, so they have 6 times 7, right? Yes. To break apart, I need to break apart one of those numbers. Okay, one of those numbers, and it's the 2 factors plus the other 2 factors times those 2 factors there. Okay, and then equals something. Okay, so pick 7, 6 or 7. Pick one of those. 6. All right, let's go with 6. So what 2 numbers, when you add them together, I get 6? No, I didn't say 6 plus 6. What 2 numbers, when I add them together, I get 6? 3 and 3. What else?
4 and 2.
4 and 2. What else?
5 and 1.
5 and 1. Okay, so any of those combinations I could use. So let's go with 3 and 3. So if I broke apart 6, we did 3 and 3, right? Okay. The other number stays the same. Oh, I know what 3 times 7 is. What's that? 21. Plus 21. Okay, then I add 21 plus 21, I get 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 plus 2 is 4. So that's 42. That's one way to do it. Okay? So now let's break it apart a different way. So I have 6 times 7. Okay? Now I'm going to use the 7 instead. So the 6 stays the same, times something, plus 6 times another factor equals. So now what 2 numbers, when I add them together, I get 7? 5 and 2. What else?
6 and 1.
6 and 1. What else?
1 and 3. 1 and 3.
4 and 3. Right? Okay? So I can use any of those combinations. So let's go with, you know what? I'm going to go with 5 and 2 because I know what 6 times 5 is. I know my 5s. So 6 times 5 plus 6 times
2.
6 times 2. Well, and then I know my 2s too. So 6 times 5 is 30. Whoops, not 60. My bad. 30 plus, what's 6 times 2? 12. And then I go 30 plus 12. 0 plus 2 is 2. And then 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4, so 42. So 6 times 7 is 42. That's what it means when they tell you to break apart, okay? In order to do this, they give you an array, right? Why don't you break apart the array first? That might be a good idea. So I can do something like this. Okay? And I can do something like this. Oh. So you mean, first I need to do this. So how many rows do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rows. Times how many each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Times 5. Okay. Plus. It's the green one. Here I have, again, I still have 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Times 6. And then how many in each row right here? How many in each row?
4.
4. times 4. So 6 times 5 is 30. Plus 6 times 4 is 24. And then I add that together. I get 54. That's one way to do it. And then I take the arrays. And break them apart in a different way. Let's see. You know what? I'll do it like this. I'll do this one. And I'll do this one. So we have, I still have 6 rows. Yeah, I still have 6 rows. Okay. Whoops. I still have 6 rows times, how many in each row? Right there? 3. Plus, I still again have 6 rows. How many in each row? 6. Okay. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 6 is 36. And then I add those together. Okay. 18 plus 30, whoops, plus 36. 8 plus 6 is 14. Put the 4 down, carry the 1. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus the 1 that I carried, 5. I still get 54. And it says, Matt gives crackers to 8 friends. Each friend gets 7 crackers. How many crackers does Matt give away? Okay, let's do an array then. So how many friends? 8 friends. So how many rows do I need?
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then how many in each row? 7, because he gave 7 crackers, right? So this will take forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I already have 1 row, right? I just need 6 more. One more row, and then I just got them all. I could do that, and then they get 56. Okay, or I could just break it apart. So you know what? I'm gonna go with 8. So I'm gonna break apart 8. Let's see, what's the numbers added together get 8? I'm gonna use 5 and 3 because I know my 5s. So 5 times, well, how many crackers does he give? 7. Plus 5 plus 3 is 8, so it's going to be 3 times 7. And then I add those together. Okay, 5 times 7 is 35. And then 3 times 7 is 21, right? 21. And then I just take 35 plus 21. 5 plus 1 is 6. And then 3 plus 2? 3 plus 2? 5. So then what's set? Then my multiplication equation for this is going to be 8 times 7. So what's 8 times 7?
56.
56. Sorry about the. So it says you use what you just learned to solve these problems. Okay, use a model and equation to show how knowing the answer to 2 times 7 can help you find 4 times 7. Okay. Well, it looks like if I take 2 times 7, it looks like they broke apart the 4, right? So they did this. Okay, so they broke apart to, well, what two numbers equal 4?
2 and 2.
2 and 2, because look, they went 2 times 7. So if they took 2 times 7 and they doubled this, they wrote that twice. So what's 2 times 7?
14.
So what's 2 times 7?
14.
Whoops. Sorry. 14. And then obviously, what's 2 times 7 again? 14. So then what do I do next? I add both of those products or those answers to the multiplication sentences. So you take 14 plus 14, which is 4 plus 4 is 8. 1 plus 1 is 2. So yeah, it's 28. So 4 times 7 is going to be?
28.
It says, show 2 ways you can break apart a factor to find 3 times 7. Okay? So each one of these arrays, this array and this array, represent 3 times 7. Okay? Now we have to break it apart twice. Okay, so let's break apart this one. So let's see. So I can't divide it in half because then that would be like this. That would be in half, right? That would not work. That would not work. So I'll divide it like this first, okay? And then I'll divide it like this next. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Another way would be, well, like this. That's one way. And another way like this. So then what would be my multiplication for this? How many rows would I need? 3.
3 times 7.
3 times 7? And how many in each row?
3 times 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only 3 times 5. And then what would be my multiplication sentence for this one?
3 times 2.
3 times 2, there's 3 rows with 2 each. 3 times 2. And then what would be my multiplication sentence for this one here?
3 times 4.
I have 3 rows with how many in each row?
4.
4. And then what would be my multiplication sentence for this one?
3 times 2.
It would be 3 rows
3.
with how many in each row?
3.
3. So what would be my multiplication sentence?
3 times 3.
3 times 3. Sorry about that. And it would be 3 times 3. Make sure there's a plus sign in the middle. It says write an equation for each way. I'm done. That's all it said to do. Okay? So once I solve them, okay, when I solve them, 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 5 is 15. So here I would go 15 plus 6, right? 5 plus 6 is 11. I put the 1 down, then I carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So it looks like 3 times 7 is going to be what? 21. So then I'll take this. What's 3 times 3? 9. And then 3 times, that's 9 right here. And then 3 times 4? 12. I like to put the 12 at the top. So 2 plus 9 is 11. I put the 1 down, then I carry the 1. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So yeah, you're right. 3 times 7 is
21.
21.